3 years into Russia's invasion of Ukraine, the United Nations says more than 2,500 children have been killed or injured in the war. And new data from UNICEF, the UN agency responsible for providing humanitarian aid to children worldwide, shows this past year has been the deadliest for Ukrainian children. UNICEF says there was a 50% increase in child casualties in 2024 compared to 2023. The agency also says 1 in 5 Ukrainian children have lost a close relative or friend since the war began. For more, let's bring in Toby Fricker. He's the Ukraine Chief of Advocacy and Communication at UNICEF. Toby, as we mentioned, UNICEF says there was a 50% increase in childhood casualties from 2023 to 2024. Why?
Yeah, I mean, that's right. I mean, we've had, 3 years now of the full-scale war, and what we're seeing is this massive impact on children. And last year, as we said, there was this more than 50% increase in child casualties, a result of, long-range attacks, but also children, families still living in frontline areas who are affected. And it's really, this horrific data that has come out again. It really highlights the ongoing intensity, of course, of the war, and that direct impact on children. The survey that we ran that shows 1 in 5 have lost a relative or friend, and 1 in 3 adolescents said they felt so sad or hopeless they couldn't do their everyday activities. It really speaks to the intensity of the war and how that impacts children.
Many Ukrainian children have spent a large part of their childhood living through this conflict. What kind of impact has it had on education, mental health, overall quality of life?
Yeah, I mean, the war's disrupted every part of childhood. You have, the 3-year-olds who have only lived during war. You have adolescents who should be in school, who should be engaging with their friends, are not doing that. I was at a school the other day in a bunker in the town of Zaporizhzhia, and you have children, that they're the lucky one in the way that they're able to go into a classroom, but it's underground, and that should never be normal, but has become sort of a normal part of life for many children here, and they're missing out of education for now 5 years. You had COVID before that as well. Assessments show they've lost around sort of 1 to 2 years of education. Wow. Because of that. But also there's that holistic development that you miss out on, that sort of engagement with your friends. There's a sense of isolation, particularly among adolescents who aren't able to get out there to be with their friends. So we've been working in youth centers as well with young people to bring them together, to help them to open up and talk about issues that they're facing every day.
What more can be done to mitigate the effects of war on childhood education and development?
Well, I mean, firstly, for the youngest children, what we're doing is we're working with caregivers, we're working with parents on what's called sort of positive parenting. So bringing parents together in communities, talking about the issues they're seeing, and then having social workers engage with them to say, look, this is what you can expect. This is how a child behavior may play out. This is why there may be speech developmental delays, because the impact of war is in both immediate but also long term. So it's about, first of all, having that awareness for everyone on how to deal with children who are going through such trauma and loss and grief, but also being able to cope with that. So having social workers, having teachers aware of that, and being able to then work closely with the children to help them through these days, but also that has an impact then on the long run, helping them to recover now. It's about investing now in that well-being rather than later.
It's an important topic. Toby Fricker, thank you for coming on to discuss it.
Thank you.